Greetings from the Capitol. It's hard to believe we're already coming up towards the end of March, and we have just been really busy and working on so many different things. We had our first deadline last week, and our second deadline is at the end of this week, which means the bills that are going to be heard have really already made it a long way through the process. So everything's sort of shaping up for the session, which is really exciting to see it taking shape. I've been really busy with a lot of transportation issues, transportation and public safety. I am the vice chair, of the Transportation and Public Safety Committee in the Senate. And one of the things that we really focus on so much is the tremendous need throughout our state to reinvest in our infrastructure. We hear stories and information about the conditions of our roads and our bridges all around our state, and what that really means in terms of our ability to move customers to businesses, get people to jobs, move goods to companies that need them to produce their products. It's a really important part of Minnesota's ability to be economically successful. So we're working hard to continue having the conversation about what that means, and that if we don't spend enough to take care of our roads and bridges, that it becomes a really expensive problem. It's called deferred maintenance, and it's like if you don't take care of the shingles on the roof of your house, you risk really expensive repairs and damage to the whole structure of your house. And it's the same with our roads. It's not really glamorous to talk about, but resurfacing those roads on a timely basis saves us money in the long run. And our funding system right now just isn't keeping up, and we got to keep working on that. And so that's a very important issue, and we're going to start hearing the big transportation bill in the committee next week. The other part of this is transit. Transit gets a lot of attention in the metro area, but transit is also seriously needed in greater Minnesota. It helps seniors stay in their homes longer. It helps students get to school. It just really makes an important contribution to our communities, and it's part of an overall balanced structure. And as a representative from the East Metro, it's very important to me that we make sure that our East Metropolitan projects get funded. I'm really proud to be the chief author on the Senate bill for Gateway Corridor, which will be a really important branch from the overall metro system. It'll run from Union Depot in downtown St. Paul in a guideway through East St. Paul and Ramsey County, through past Maplewood and 3M, and all the way out into past Woodbury. And when that comes online, it's going to be a wonderful asset to our community. It will spur all sorts of economic development. It will mean access to jobs, access to get into St. Paul and Minneapolis and other parts of the metro, back and forth all day long. Very different than the express buses that have worked well, but don't really do enough to serve our needs. So it's very exciting. It's one example. There are a bunch of wonderful projects that are being discussed, and I'm excited to be a part of it.